It's hashtag Transformation Tuesday. This is the day when people on Instagram and Twitter share their stories of self-improvement and inspiration. Today, we're going to focus on Lisa Coleman and her 65-pound weight loss.
I've always been overweight. I spent all of my life wishing that I had a different body. I would always look at other women and wish I had their body and not the one that I was given. But it wasn't until after my 2 pregnancies that I found myself the heaviest that I'd ever been, and probably the lowest I'd ever been. I was 240 pounds and living in a body that I just was not happy with, but I was defeated. One day, my oldest had asked me to get down on the floor and play some games with him, and I thought nothing of it till I laid down on the floor on my stomach, and then I immediately got up because I thought I was laying on something. And I looked down, and to my surprise, there was nothing there on the floor. And then it hit me. Oh my God, that's my belly that I'm laying on. In that moment, knowing I was fat and accepting that I was fat kind of collided. And I just decided that I needed to make a change.
All right, Lisa Coleman joins us now via Skype, and New York Times bestselling author for Why Kids Make You Fat. Celebrity fitness expert Mark McDonald is here. Lisa, first, I want to congratulate you, okay? That is a tremendous feat. You've lost 65 pounds. You've chiseled 30 inches off of your body. How did you do it?
Well, thank you very much. To begin with, I literally just started eating. I never had a problem with food. I always loved food. But the problem was I wasn't eating it in the right combinations, or I wasn't eating it at the right time. And when I started learning about eating in threes, and then eating my proteins, fats, and carbs, eating those together is when it really started to make a difference. I started there, and within the my first 8 weeks, I was down 28 pounds with just eating alone. And that's exactly where I started. And then once I got that kind of under my belt, I started chipping away at other things, drinking more water, getting more active, and just trying to make those small changes 1% at a time.
Yeah, Lisa, it sounds like you're doing all the right things, but let's get this straight. You started your health journey at like the busiest time in your life, right?
I did, yeah. I look back and I think, wow, how did I do it? But a lot of people would say it was probably the worst time for me to start. But in my mind, I got it into my head that there's no better time than now. I was in university full time, and I was a full-time mom. I had 3 kids. My oldest at the time was just 2, and then my twins were just under a year old. And yeah, it was a little bit crazy, but it was definitely worth it when I look back to where I am now.
Yeah, and Lisa is really proof, Mark, that there really is no time like right now to start, no matter how busy you are.
Exactly. The reality, Melissa, is there's always reasons to not start. You're too busy. It's not the right time. But your health does not turn on or turn off. It's always going.
Constant.
So you need to do exactly what Lisa did. You need to chip away 1% at a time and start now. Get in the game.
Yeah, people say, like you, that you need to make your health a priority. How do you get in the game? How do you get started right now?
That's the best question, and it's exactly what Lisa did. You need to get clear on the reasons of what you get from your health. See, what Lisa did is she wanted to become a better mom. She wanted to have more activity with her kids. She wanted to be a better spouse. She wanted to be able to gain back her body confidence. These are all the things, but it's different for each person. You have to get clear on your reasons, and then you're set up to win.
And another reason, I want to point this out. I read, Lisa, that now you're finally calling yourself sexy. Woo. Is that right?
I am. Yes, I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah, you are. You're a sexy mama 3, Lisa Coleman. Congratulations on your weight loss. It's just so awesome to see someone who was down on themselves, but then you know what? You used your own motivation and got in the game.